All right. Okay, before we go on to that, just a quick message is just making sure that as you're going through this test, the things that I would really emphasize for you to make sure that you're doing the best possible that you can, best as good as possible when you're taking this test are going to be make sure you're taking notes, make sure you're underlining keywords, okay? And when you're taking notes, make sure you're labeling each paragraph, okay? So take notes, keywords, and then in taking notes, label the paragraphs. And then the third one would be making sure that you can capture all of the vocabulary words and pay attention to synonyms, right? So as we've seen in the past few questions here, they have a lot of like, we saw the word for nervous used as apprehensive. It's very common for them to do that, right? Town reconstruction, city rebuilding, all of those different synonyms where they replace the word and give you something else. Okay, so just a quick note on that. Let's go ahead and move on to number 5. All right, so you see Maria and Jack are worried about. Well, who are Maria and Jack? That's the first question. We know who Maria is. All right, can we find out who Jack is? All right, here we are. This one's pretty easy because we can simply find the name Jack because Jack is a proper noun. And we found right here, Marco is over the moon, but Jack and I are having a tougher time with it. All right, so this is where our answer is going to be. Let's first see our choices. Maria and Jack are worried about Marco being in an earthquake, Marco not speaking the language, never seeing Marco again, or Marco's lack of life experience. All right. Take a look in that paragraph. I'm sure you guys can find the correct answer. All right. And the correct answer is going to be, here we are. Marco's lack of life experience, right? So if we see here, it says Marco is over the moon, but Jack and I are having a tougher time with it. All right. We think he's so young to be so far away, but we know it's for the best. Just the other day, Jack and I were talking about that trip all of us took to Disneyland when the kids were little. Do you remember that? It's been 20 years. Time flies, doesn't it? Well, get prepared. Cindy is next. Okay, so basically the first part of this just addresses it. They're nervous about the life experience. Okay, a few other ones why they're incorrect. Marco being in an earthquake. Earthquakes are mentioned. Again, they like to mention the other answers, but it's incorrect because this earthquake is just about what the company does. Next one, Marco not speaking the language. Also mentioned right here, right, in our paragraph. He's a little apprehensive about communicating in Japanese. Right, however, that does not mention anything about Maria and Jack. So that's incorrect, right? Because remember, the question is asking about what are Maria and Jack worried about, not what Marco is worried about. And the last one is never seeing Marco again. That's not mentioned. All right, onward. Let's finish up this section.